Hello guys, this is Anthony, and I'm happy that again you've come to this channel so that you can learn more about how we can wisely use our finances. So today I have some questions that we want to answer together. One of the questions that we are going to start with is, how do we build our financial confidence? You'll find that most of us, we are not having confidence when we're using whatever we have. So first of all, you need to understand your spending. You'll find that most of us, we don't understand our spending. And if you don't understand your spending, then you will fail to focus on the really income that you have, and you'll find yourself spending more than what you are earning. So another thing that we need also to put into consideration is we need to understand our debts. Our debts, I mean that we have to understand how much money do we owe that we need to pay. For example, if you have the credit card, I remember on the other video that I had made, I said that if we can write down all the credits or all the debt that we have and put them in order of how you should complete paying, so that you avoid the incidence of paying minimum payment. At the end you pay more interest. So you have to understand your debt. Another thing, we have to make sure when we want to build our financial confidence, we have to build our emergency fund. I want to believe most of us, we don't have emergency fund because maybe the money that we have a lot of needs that at the end of the day we consume everything. But once we go with our 50, 20, 30 rules, or whatever the rules of budget rule that you're using, then you will be able to be in position to have some of the part of the money to pay for your debts, and others to put on your saving, and other to put on your emergency fund. Another thing that will help us to build our financial confidence is we need to avoid lifestyle creep. When I talk about lifestyle creep, I mean that assume, for example, you have a phone and the phone is still in a good condition. Like for me, I'm having iPhone 8 Plus and I still in good condition. I'm using it and I can communicate, I can do anything that I want. But when you have the lifestyle creep, then when a new model of a phone like iPhone 13 comes, while you still have the iPhone 8 Plus that is of good condition, then you find yourself going to buy the other one, iPhone 13 Plus. So I'm not saying that it's bad for you to also consider buying other things that are coming in fashion or the one that's coming in market, but you have to make sure that you also understand your income. Once you understand your income, you'll be able to avoid financial grip. So another question that we wanted to learn is, how do we balance our today and tomorrow needs? And also to put in consideration also about our achievement of the goal. So you'll find that one thing that we need to do is to have a paradigm change. We have to make sure that we resolve the conflict between our today and our tomorrow, just from our mindset. Because if we don't have to avoid or to control it, then at the end of the day, we will try to focus more of today and then we forget about tomorrow. So when you forget about tomorrow, then that means you're not going to put money for your emergency fund and you're not going to put money in your saving. So another thing that we have also to look at, again, that can also help us is this question: what is the best way to improve our financial situation over our lifetime? I gave some tips in one of the videos that we had, and I want to believe that those tips are very important and they can help you. But remember, there's this one thing that is very important that we don't need to forget when we are dealing with our finances. This is sticking to the budget. Sticking to the budget when you're doing anything. First of all, you have to understand your earning. If you're earning less, then you have to make sure that your budgeting, you stick on it, that you avoid the financial creep that I talked about. And when you stick on your budget, then it is going to help you. And you have also to learn something. And I want to believe this is one of the things that is really affecting us, especially maybe when you are at your early age, maybe at your 20s, 30s, and maybe before reaching 40, the late 30s. You'll find that most of us, we forget to, you don't really know how to say, we don't, are used to be saying no whenever something comes. So we have to build ourselves to have a high self-esteem, that whatever comes in our life that we know it is no, then you have to say no. Because you'll find that we have a cycle of some friends that maybe they will tell you, oh, today we want to travel to New York, or today we want to go to Indiana, and we have to drive, we have to hire a car, and we have to drive. So you'll find that maybe you have something that is very important that is not going to consume some of your finances, but we find yourself, you cannot say no because of the friends that are surrounding you. So another thing that we have to put into consideration is you have to consider your schedule in everything, and you have to communicate your needs even to your friends. So when you're communicating your needs to your friends, then you stick on whatever you know that is very important to you, and it's not going to take much of your finances. Then you will be more confident. So there is this thing that most of us, we dream of. We desire that one day when we'll be stable in our finances, we'll be able to support the community. I know some of the community activities that we can do that cannot even require some of our money is also to be involved in to volunteer our time in helping the community. Like, for example, what I'm doing right now, I'm helping the community because I want to believe there are some people whom maybe they're lacking that knowledge, but when I talked to them through my channel, then they will be improving themselves and will be able to have that self-confidence when they're handling their finances, and they will be able to one day appreciate what I have done. So another thing that we have to, because sometimes we think of maybe all these activities that we need to impact our community will only need us to give money. I'm giving this example because sometimes we are much confined with what we have, that at extent we are given a lot of requests to help the community and to help others, but we find ourselves, because of the constraint of our budget, then we cannot really help. But we have other things that you can do. When you do it, then you cannot really overstretch yourself to your finances, and at the end you will have to appreciate yourself as you appreciate also the community. For example, donating clothes. We have so many clothes that we using, maybe we have not been wearing for some time. I want to say that there's some friends of mine that have been giving me some old clothes that I'm planning to take them back in Kenya, and even some went to Kenya when my dad went. So it gives me confidence that, oh, being here, at least I'm able to do something that will help someone in the community. But the most important thing that we need to do also, when you learn and you have a knowledge about some things that are very important to yourself, then learn to be a mentor to others. Learn to upgrade others, to help others. You know, when you help others, also they will help you in terms of educating them, teaching them about other things that are very important, that even can help them also to build their confidence in their finances, to build to help them to have a high self-esteem, that will help them also to have a good decision making in everything that they do. Anyway, thank you very much, and I want to appreciate you for always coming to this channel so that you can learn more about how to deal with our finances. And I want to thank God for the wisdom that God is giving us, and I want to continue praying that God will give us more knowledge. If you have other topics that you want us to look at, kindly can you go to the comment section and put there some of the topics that you want us to share, as we also try to make notes that is going to help us in our masterclass. Anyway, thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you for coming to this channel. But remember one thing, I need your support, that you subscribe to this channel. I know when you subscribe to this channel, you'll be supporting us, and God will bless you. You can also share this to some of your friends, because I want to understand that maybe you are lucky to find yourself listening to what I've said, and you might have some other friends who might want also to learn more, like today's how we can build their financial confidence in whatever we have. Anyway, thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you.